welcome back to the afternoon section of the live broadcast of the 2024 African Military Games happening live here in the capital city. We're coming to you live from our studio in Asokoro, Baduma Hills here in Abuja. And it's been a quite busy day for the athletes, and of course, the country is participating in various sports today. Earlier on, we had activities going down in squash and wrestling. We saw a bit of activity in wrestling as well. And also in shooting range in Kefi right there, where our correspondent Lailawa is covering what is going on right there. And I think at this point we'll be joining Lailawa back at the shooting range. All right, when we get feeds from Lailawa from the shooting range ongoing in Kefi there, we will also join Lailawa. But it's been quite an interesting one, like I said earlier. So many activities still lined up to come up later on this evening. And basketball is still also coming up later on. And taekwondo also, we'll still be going to see a little bit of taekwondo right there. And wrestling as well. And also archery is there for us to also get into later on in the day. My name is Sembe Shima. And we'll be doing this all the way to the evening time, where we'll get to wrap up things as day 3 of the African Military Games continues this evening. So, okay, so with that being said, let's now go to the velodrome where the taekwondo activity is ongoing to catch a little bit of activity or the event that is about to kick off right there at the Velodrome Center in the MK Abiola Stadium. Taekwondo is the sport that we are expected to see. So we're going to get into the activity. We'll get to know who will be coming up against who. Most likely Nigeria, yes, will be up against their opponents. So let's get to see activities right there live from the Velodrome Arena at the MK Abiola Stadium.
Walkover just right from the restart. I don't know, as an athlete, how you feel if you've been walked over, like I said.
You could tell from their faces. They were smiling. They were really happy that this had happened for them. But at the same time, the first thing you always have to understand is showing up is part of the game. And that's what has given Anam glory. And Rejoice and Ibe, Nancy, they are own awards because they showed up. Now they have to get an opponent who has to show up. If you don't show up, then you cannot win. So they would have loved to also fight, like you said, because that's what also raised them to the highest level. If you don't fight, you cannot move from the green to the red, then to the black belt. But at this point, they've actually fought, they've qualified to get to this point. The only challenge they have is not having an opponent to fight it. And it's not a bad challenge. I think it's a good challenge in this sense.
You know, have you been pleased with the turnout so far here? The support, the atmosphere has been pretty lively at some point. You know, we've seen a few number of different sections of African fans who are here to cheer their respective athletes. But so far, what can you say about the atmosphere here at the Velodrome National Sports Complex here in Abuja?
A couple of those military personnel have lots of active personnel, and you cannot leave your country forgetting that, because you want to do sports, forgetting that there are activities that have to take place and security that has to be put in check. I just mentioned earlier that Nigeria has 230,000 active personnel. For Tunisia, we have about 130,000. Algeria also has almost that amount. So this turnout is really great as far as I'm concerned. We saw what Ghana did yesterday, coming out in their numbers, almost outshining the Nigerians right here at the Velodrome. Same for Cameroon, same for Tanzania, also saw Kenya. Some of them even walked up to us right here to have some jokes. So it's beautiful. I am really happy with what I'm saying. Countries coming from different parts of Africa to grace this occasion. They could have chosen to just say, I'm not going to show up right here. The beautiful thing is they are here, and they've looked beyond winning those medals on the mat or in the boxing ring or in the football pitch. They are looking at that love and that unity. You know, most times they don't get to, unless they're going for peacekeeping, they are within their country, in the sea, on the land, in the air, trying to represent the nation and make sure that nothing goes wrong through them. That patriotism never goes down. But what Osman has made us understand is friendship, through sports. I stand by that word again and again and again, and you've seen it with what those guys have displayed right here, putting everything behind them and understanding that we are first humans and we are all to defend our nations and defend Africa at large, which is what we're saying in the velodrome right here and even in the football stadium. So all together, both swimming, squash and all, these guys have done stuff to make sure that there is unity in Africa. A good picture, I tell you.
A really good picture, and just to remind you, the theme of this year's event is enhancing military cooperation across Africa through sports, and so far that's what we've seen amongst these athletes here today. I mean, you might have a feeling that they are not professional athletes, but you know, the coming together of these guys coming here to participate in these games tells you about the togetherness, not just for Nigeria the host, but several African countries who are also here to participate in these huge events. Remember, if you're watching us from home or you're watching us across every other platform, just remember, you can join the conversation. The hashtag is hashtag AMGA2024, and you can follow us across all our social media platforms, on Instagram, on X, on Facebook. You know, a lot to look forward to. We've also got a mascot here, I mean, just to bring the thrill of this arena, you know, also, you know, bringing the colorful sight and sound right here from the velodrome.
If you look below the mascots, you could see the camouflage, the military uniform. That's to show you that this is also a there is something they're trying to do. They're trying to bring that relationship between the military and the civilians, just to let you know that we are all one. We're here to protect you, not to fight you. And that's what you can see, military personnel wearing the mascots. That makes it all beautiful. Look at the fans right here. You don't even know who is the army and who's the Nigerian, and rather who's the civilian. I said something yesterday. We saw a couple of Algerians and Tunisians coming into the Nigerian supporters team and supporting and cheering up Nigeria, even when the Nigerian was fighting against the Algerian. That makes it all beautiful. Just makes you understand that this surreal moment will never be forgotten in decades. Look at the mascot. See where he has gone now. Clear sign that it's all about unity beyond winning medals for your country. And that's what we're seeing all around. Really glad to see this. I am really happy to be here to witness this. And look at the Nigerian army singing with all joy. If it's not fanfare, where the trumpets and the drumsticks are being used to entertain the crowd, then you're seeing them singing with their mouths. The Nigerians also have their vuvuzelas. We saw a couple of them recently.
Well, the atmosphere is still coming alive here at the Velodrome National Sports Complex here in Abuja. Well, so far as the Taekwondo event is concerned, we've seen wins for Tulu Elias of Tunisia. We've also seen wins for Naya Steve, the Cameroonian, wins for Atu Saidi, the Algerian, and a lot of other events to come for right here in this Taekwondo event. We're just waiting for the judges to get us on the way for the female 53 kg category. Anam Glory, the Nigerian, up against Golden Kene of Cameroon. We're just waiting for the referee and the judges to get us on the way. Ibe Nancy been given a walkover victory in the 49 kg female category, and Visela Rejoice also given a walkover category. So yeah, we're just waiting for these games to get on the way. Remember, after the Taekwondo event, we've still got about 13 bouts of our boxing event, you know, to come much later in the day. I mean, we saw 11 bouts yesterday, 11 bouts that took us deep under the lights late into the evening right here at the Velodrome National Stadium. So we've got 13, and so a couple of the winners from the bout yesterday will also be partaking in the boxing event today.
Makes it all interesting. I could remember Kuyum, the wonderful stuff he did yesterday, his activism and his qualities, the way he went on as a boxer, you would almost forget that he is a military personnel. So all in all, it's beautiful, and 13 boxing bouts. I'll be here to witness everything. I hope you join me, Manu.
All right, we are getting set for the female category just to go right here. The referee and judges have given us the signal to get underway, so we are just ready to get things going right here from the Velodrome National Sports Complex. Just to remind you, it is the female 53 kg category. Anam Glory, the Nigerian, fighting from the blue corner against her opposition, Golden Kene, the Cameroonian, from the red corner.
Fire.
Another time, another great competition between Nigeria and Cameroon.
GB.
And they are getting set. It's time to go on. back the points and look for which way to go about it. And it's just been a great start for the Cameroonian. Spinning kick, which gives her 3 points immediately. Actually 5 points. Once you have a spinning kick, you get 5 points. It's now 5-4. Good Kene. And you can see the Nigerian taking down the Cameroonian. Lovely movement from that lady, Anam Glory. So, another spinning kick from the Cameroonian Gudem Kene. She's taking advantage of this and she's accumulating points. Looking to get past the Nigerian who's leading at this point. 11-9 in favor of Anam Glory. I said something earlier. She might just be doing it for Nigeria against Cameroon. Remembering that Nigeria lost to Cameroon by 1-0 in the football match yesterday. You can see the coach trying to talk to his athlete, Anam Glory of Nigeria, with the blue trunk. Loud noise. The fanfare is really huge. And just a recap of what happened just now. A takedown from Anam Glory on Gudem, who also fought back really hard. She was going to continue, but the ref said, no way, you don't fight an athlete when she's down. She's trying to put back her mount guard, Anam Glory, with a blue trunk and blue helmet. She's garnered the points, and it makes it really interesting for her. 11-9, she's still leading Anam Glory. The Cameroonian Kene will be looking to fight back as quickly as possible. She wants to gather the points. Tried that spin kick and it was a great kick from the lady Anam Glory. She goes on to get that one correctly. 20-10 at this point in favor of Anam Glory. What a spinning kick she got right there. Looks like she's doing it already. It's just the first round. I think there has to be a correction from the scoreboard. That's why the referee walked that way. Let's get the perfect deal and know before they get back to the fight. Well, about 35 seconds for the first round. The Nigerian fans never say die. They will always support their own. This is just a handful of the 230,000 military personnel we have active in the Nigerian armed forces. An event they will never, ever forget. Many of them were never in the military when the last one was held, so it's a huge opportunity for them to witness this right in front of their own home crowd. The Cameroonians are also not letting it down. They are using the vuvuzelas to try to rival the Nigerians, all in the spirit of friendship, Emmanuel.
I so much love the atmosphere right here. The Cameroonians are bringing in the noise, the Nigerian contingents also bringing in the energy from the stands. But just waiting for the judges. Seems to be a bit of an issue. We'll wait to see what the situation is as both fighters keenly wait.
dicey right there. They want to make sure they are clear and there are no issues, no errors. They're taking their time, the judges, to clarify every point. So there are no mix-ups anywhere. The beautiful Nigerian fans, very colorful in their green and white from different parts of the country. A recap of what happened recently. The knee kick, and that's control from the Nigerian athletes. Anna Glory helped her through. It was a very high kick from the Cameroonian, Kene, which upset her balance at that point. She almost got that one. If she had gotten that, would have been 5 points, but didn't connect her with the face. You can see the Cameroonian fans never say die also. This rivalry has been there, not just in taekwondo, not just in sports. Everywhere you find a Nigerian, you find a Cameroonian, it is all square. But that spirit of friendship has never died. Go back, and that's a good guide. It was a long kicker from Kene, and Anna Glory did a great job right there. She continues in that stride. She's brought down the Cameroonian again. Cameroonian has been corrected for an error she committed. A stern warning from the referee. It's 25-13 in favor of the Nigerian. Anna Glory in a blue trunk and blue helmet. Closing down to round off the first round. That's the end of the first round. It ends in favor of the Nigerian. Anna Glory. She walks off the mat with so much confidence and pride, doing so well for our country. You can hear the fanfare, the applause, the singing all around the state, the velodrome. Even when the coach speaks to her, you can see a bit of smile from him. Anna Glory, sure, impressive. It might just be 3 gold medals for Nigeria for taekwondo today again. That's for the female. Two came through buys, and this is the third one. Round 2 is here. It's upon us, and we go straight to it. Anna Glory has started again on a brighter note. She has drawn first blood, getting the first 2 points with a kick to the trunk. She's got in 4 now, another kick to the trunk. For Goodham, Kene, she'll be looking to do those spin kicks to the head and get the 5 points as sweetly as possible. And as just mentioned, she did it. It didn't work out. Now 6 points for the Nigerian. Another spin kick, and this is a great one. She got it right. But she goes down. But it still goes in favor of the Nigerian. 8 points. 9 points now for the Nigerian and none for the Cameroonian. I guess she must have been penalized for taking a wrong kick in a wrong place. Once you get penalized for a wrong kick, one of your points, 1 point is added to the point of your opponent, and that's what is helping her get to 9 points. Anna Glory.
Safe to say it's been a dominant performance so far from the Nigerian. Showed a great techniques, the hook kick, the side kicks, the combinations. But Cameroonian good and kind of looking to fight back.
Hello.
It's now 17 points to 7 in favor of Anna Glory. Pretty looking Anna Glory, still keeping her steez as far as this fight is concerned. 10-point lead. How's she going to drop this one?
Hello. Stay here.
Olympiad now has been raised. Cameroonian Armed Forces have really done themselves proud by gracing this occasion. They have bases spread all over Cameroon, including in Ogondere. The Air Force bases are located in Garoua, Yaoundé, Douala, and Bamenda. And you can see Anam Glory looking at the board. She can see her score, and that gives her even more pride and confidence. Even though you want to advise her that she doesn't get carried away by how much she's achieved.
I think she's aware. She knows that she doesn't need to get carried away. A 10-point lead can get overturned. It doesn't look like it from the Cameroonians so far.
Doesn't look like it. And Glory, that's a great spin kick from the lady. Kenneth. She's trying to do a resurgence, but it's not working for her. 20 points to 9 in favor of the Nigerian Anam Glory in our blue trunk, who has won the first round. It looks like it's going to be flawless. She gets it right again. She goes on to 22 points. She takes a bow as she's been declared winner.
And the winner
Anam Glory.
Nigeria.
She's won the first and the second round.
The winner.
Confidently and convincingly.
And the winner.
See the joy as they take off the helmets. Huge noise right here at the Velodrome Sports Complex.
And the winner of that
He goes on to be carried on
Nigeria.
by the one who won 3 gold medals yesterday in the Pomse event. Just a recap of how we went. Lots of takedowns right there from the Nigerian. What a beautiful performance she must have. Been impressed with what she's done so far.
Really an impressive display from Anam Glory. Almost a flawless performance. But I think she can, hold her head up high.
Is
minus
54 kg.
Was a walkover win.
Yusuf on Nigeria. Blue
The Salary Joyce also a walkover win. But Anam Glory had to compete, and she came out victorious to make it a clean sweep for Nigeria as far as the female category is concerned today in the Taekwondo event. What a day for Nigerian athletes so far here at the Velodrome National Sports Complex.
It's been more medals for the females. Almost every competition they've had, they've won medals, more gold. I mean, you can see the fans, some military officials alongside Nigerians, and I tell you, it's really beautiful to see how much they show love to themselves. Next up, we have Mohamed Yusuf of Nigeria against Mar Mohamed Amine of Tunisia for the male 54 kg category. Mohamed Yusuf will be looking to continue where Anam Glory left off. So it's a Nigeria-Tunisia male 54 kg clash in the Taekwondo event. Talks going on between the coach for Taekwondo for the Nigerian team, speaking with Mohamed Yusuf on the best way to go about this one. And we know that the Tunisians are very good when it comes to events like this.
We did together like suits and tie. We go together like juice and ice. I don't go mind if you move tonight. Just grind me slow. I'll do anything you want me to. If I leave you, make you.
We're seeing Lady S winning against Mustafa.
To get ready,
Mamadou
Daniel
Fili
Alexandra
Senegal.
of Nigeria.
It's time for another Tunisian to do it
Atul
against
Said,
Mohamed Yusuf,
Algeria.
Mohamed Yusuf of Nigeria. And it's round one, straight up. We get into it. Mohamed takes the lead already. He's got 3 points against Nigeria's 2. Nigerian doing well. Made it 8-10. 10 points right now for the Nigerian against 7 for the Tunisian. It's now 14-11. So you can hear the fans screaming. It's now 19-14 in favor of the Nigerian. He's getting the points. That's what matters most as far as he's concerned. Really, so much points. It's points galore in this particular first round. 26-19 in favor of the Nigerian. Getting so much kicks to the trunk. And the head also. Tunisian fighting really hard. Taking the kicks to the head. He's gotten one to the trunk right now. But the Nigerian is just so tactical. 5 points up to the head. Gets 5 points for hitting that one to the head of the Tunisian. Great performance, most likely looking to have a frantic end. The Nigerian goes down again. It's just 1 point for the Tunisian. 35-23 in favor of the Nigerian.
Well, both coaches animated in their technical box, especially that from the Tunisian, backing out instructions to this fighter, Mir Mohamed Amine, who currently trail by 12 points.
Just a recap of what we've seen earlier, how the Nigerian managed to get at 35 points. It's been so skillful. Tunisian also doing so well. He gets a kick, but it goes down. That doesn't matter whether it comes down to the mat or not. Getting the point is what matters most. See the joy, the fanfare from the Nigerian supporters. This support is enough to make you 2 against 1. See how 45 seconds for the first round between Mohamed Yusuf and Mir Mohamed. Judges still trying to do 1 or 2 calculations. They want to make sure they get everything right, and there are no errors. The ref has given them the go-ahead. You might be expecting to see some suspense of 1 foot in the air for so long. Maybe the left leg on the ground and the right leg moving to get a kick. Well, like I said, you have to cut them some slacks. These are military personnel who have their primary job. This is just to have fun at the same time, win medals and bring unity amongst African nations. That's what the second Africa Military Games, AMGA 2024, is about. Mir Mohamed nodding his head to the instructions of his coach, most likely. Cameras on the referee. It's time to go on with the second round. Lovely exchange of kicks in the air by the Nigerian. He continues. He's done it again. He goes down this time. Stands up almost immediately. It looks like he has won this one. 47-24 in the first round of the Taekwondo 54 kg fight. It's now 51-24. The Nigerian really dominant. Remember the name. Mohammed Yusuf. Not seen anyone get up to 57 points in a single round. That's what Mohammed Yusuf has been able to do. As we round off the first round, screams everywhere, huge support for the Nigerian. And it's not been the same story for the Tunisian. Mohamed Amine, he's not been able to replicate what Chile has done. What a wonderful fight he's had in his first round fight against the Tunisian. The Nigerian, Mohammed Yusuf, has made the Nigerians proud. Taking you back to the last fight between the two females, when Nigeria also won that one. Anam Glory doing Nigeria proud. The Nigerian Armed Forces, to be precise. It's time for the second round between Mohammed Yusuf and Mohammed Amine, the Tunisian. Mohammed Yusuf of Nigeria won the first round. We're looking to do it again this time. It was a blowout, and he wants to get that same result. Huge margin between both of them. Tunisian has started on a brighter note. He's gotten the first 2 points with that kick to the trunk. Nigeria goes down again. If you were to judge by how many times he goes down, you would think it's not the best of Taekwondo fighters. But he scored the highest points today.
I love what I've seen from the Nigerian. Mohammed Yusuf so far in this fight against Mohammed Amine from Tunisia, who no doubt is also a good fighter. Still gesticulating to the judges and the coaches. Mohammed Amine seems not too pleased with something. Now the coach of the Tunisian having a word with the referee. Maybe to air his displeasure from what you've witnessed earlier.
Trying to be sure of what exactly he is speaking about. I'm talking to the referee about. He was pointing in the direction of the judges.
Well, the maybe red card is out from the referee. We'll wait to see what happens. You can see the card is out. It's a bit of a communication now ongoing.
Okay.
That's what he's waiting for.
Yes.
Tunisian.
What? 4 points.
Mohammed Amine.
Enter. Enter. Okay.
Gesticulating to his compatriots in the stands.
Hold! He don't play.
The red card is out from the referee.
The coach is requesting for test boots when the judges are protesting for quantum point against the blue corner. That 4 points enter against the red corner without kicking.
That red signifies danger, cautioning the students
Test boots.
and the athletes to exercise control. That's what he's trying to tell the Tunisian right there. Mohammed, he has to exercise control. It's just a warning.
Okay.
He's wanting him to stay away.
He's adding a request that is not requesting for only test mode and 4 points as a phantom point. Yeah.
The Tunisian man Mohammed was shown that red as he had shown dishonor to the officials.
Okay.
Well, maybe his competitor, or even to the area. We're not just so sure of what exactly happened right there. Well, just a reminder that the Nigerian Mohammed won the first round convincingly, scoring 58 points, the highest we've seen so far today. He'll be looking to continue where he left off.
The judges taking their time to make a decision here. Well, for the Nigerian Mohammed Yusuf, stays calm. His coach, the technical box, also stays calm.
A sign of some disrespect from the Tunisian. He's not happy with one or two things. Maybe decisions that must have been taken. That was why he was shown that red. He must have shown his displeasure. Lovely exchange of kicks in the air by the Nigerian. Doing all of that in the first round. He's already leading in the second round, 8-3. That's in favor of the Nigerian, Mohammed Yusuf. To recap of the results, currently round 2, Mohammed Yusuf on 8, Mohammed on 3, still trying to gesticulate, so animated right there, Mohammed, showing stuff that he did, trying to prove his innocence to his coach. And even the officials just outside the mat. What can be more beautiful than Nigerians celebrating this hard, supporting their own?
And you wonder what the issue could be here. It's taken a lot of time for the final verdicts from the judges to be made. The atmosphere is just so lively here at the Velodrome National Sports Complex, courtesy of all the Nigerian faithfuls who are seated in the stands, as you can see on the screen.
Holding on to their small flags, showing their joy and their love for the things that concern the country Nigeria. Putting all their challenges behind them and coming forth to the second African Military Games in Abuja, all to show their love and their joy for the things they've got to do with sports. The Tunisian coach looking very desperate at this point, Obviously, he's not happy with the situation of things. They're about to return after a long break. Remember, a red card was shown earlier to Mohammed of Tunisia. Must have shown some dishonor to the referee or the officials, and maybe his opponent. Another Algerian very much present right here at the velodrome, watching with poise.
Have we seen an Algerian so far in this taekwondo event?
We had Atui Saidi earlier. He defeated Guje Puye. He'll be having a fight against Daniel Alexander, who's surely gotten a bye. I want to believe he's getting ready for that one. He needed to take some rest. And that should be the next fight. An Algerian up against another Nigerian. Atui Saidi looking to take on Daniel Alexander. We still have some seconds, just over 1 minute to go for the second round of the taekwondo fight between Mohamed Yusuf of Nigeria and Mohamed Amine of Tunisia.
They accept it is a phantom point.
Okay, so I'll give him back his card.
Yes, give him back his card. Did that smoke? Did it?
He speak.
He speak, that one no returning.
Okay.
So
Bit of an argument in between the judges.
All right.
And the game continue.
They will have to reach a truce before the fight goes on, and it looks like that has been settled. That sign had been shown from one of the judges. It gives a go-ahead to the referee to kickstart the fight. The Nigerian score has been taken back to 4. I think they've been told to wait again.
Quantum point is accurate.
Accept taken.
Okay?
Okay.
Oh.
Looks like they've reached a truce. The score for Mohamed Yusuf has been taken down to 4 from 8. It's a close fight right now with 1 minute plus left to go in the second round. Has a lot to do to get back into this. Started brightly. And the resumption of this, the Nigerian not giving up. He gets to that same 8 points he was before with that kick. .45 seconds to go. 8-5 in favor of the Nigerian. Mohamed Yusuf. Tunisian's fighting really hard to see if he can win this round. Nigerian has gotten so much points with those back-to-back kicks. Tunisian is animated again. Mohamed not just convinced with what is happening. It's now 20 against 13 in favor of Nigeria's Mohamed Yusuf.
He needs to stay focused.
Kick from him. Very close one again. A return kick, and that's another one from the Nigerian. A spin kick come from Mohammed couldn't connect as he met his Waterloo from that kick from the Nigerian Mohammed Yusuf. Closing out to the final seconds of the second round, and the final round, if he ends this way, the Nigerian takes it. It's gone down again. It's now 35 to 29. 6 points between them for the second round. Can Mohammed come back? Another kick to the face. It's now 36 to 30. As he wins, does a spin, goes down, and does his ritual. Runs off to his coach, who lifts him up almost immediately. And you can see the crowd coming all out with the Nigerian flag, celebrating strongly with Mohammed Yusuf. What a joy, what a celebration, what a support from the Nigerian fans in Ottawa.
Well, you love to see this. The atmosphere has erupted here at the Velodrome National Sports Complex in Abuja. And it is because Mohammed Yusuf has defeated Amine Mohammed of Tunisia to claim the gold medal for the Taekwondo male 54 category. A great win for Mohammed Yusuf. Nigeria once again claiming gold in this Taekwondo African Military Games 2024 event.
Just a very good fight from that man, Mohammed Yusuf. Scoring over 80 points from both rounds.
Blue corner.
A brilliant performance he got altogether. Scoring almost 90 points. If not more than 90 points from calculating.
Alexandra, blue corner.
Lovely spin kicks. Kicks to the head. Kicks to the trunk. All working out perfectly from that man, Mohammed Yusuf. Even if he had one or two misses, just like the one we saw, and he went down after that. Wins and he does a somersault. I think he was going to do a steady right there, but maybe he had to have a rethink. You're not getting younger, man. The celebration is strong, was lifted by his fans, and he's just motivating them to go on with the screams and the roars. What a joy in the stadium. Sticking up again. This is just beautiful. You hardly see them do this in their camouflage. The uniforms.
Dernier est en bleu et outside est en rouge.
This scene is just too beautiful. These are members of the 230,000 personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces, put together the Navy, the Air Force, and the Army. Beautiful faces. Not everybody has the strength to scream, but the joy from the heart is what you see from some of these faces.
Also to get ready after this fight is
has gone beyond normal right here.
Chile East, Tunisia, blue corner. Nia Steve, Cameroon, red corner.
We're moving into the next fight in a bit. Next up, we'll be having the 9th fight for the day, and this is including the two fights that were buys, the two buys rather, for Rejoice and Anam Glory, one owned by A good fight against good and beginner. That's for the female. So we've had 2 buys today. That's part of the 8 fights we've seen earlier. Number 9 has got to see Nigerian. Who's the next fighter at this point? Daniel Alexander. You see him getting ready for this one and looking to continue in that stride. He takes a bow with his coach and walks on to the course. He'll be up against Atoui Saidi, the man who defeated Guje Pouye of Senegal. So it's a fight between Algeria and Nigeria. They both took a bow, exchange handshakes, and get set for the fight. Daniel Alexander up against Atoui Saidi of Algeria, the Nigerian, looking to replicate what his brother man just did not quite long. Mohamed Yusuf. Atoui Saidi was instrumental in his last fight, very brilliant. Let's see how much he'll be able to do against the Nigerian who's not had any. He had to buy. The referee had to do his separation right there. The Nigerian started on a bright note. Just to remind you, the Nigerian is in blue trunks, and that's a lovely spin kick. It's got the crowd screaming. Got the crowd screaming. The referee is trying to talk to the Tunisian, the Algerian rather, in his red trunks. Atoui Saidi having the second fight of the day. I don't think that has counted. We're just waiting for the judges. And the referee, it's a blue card.
Blue card from the center referee. Another penalty card. Maybe an infringement spotted.
I think he must have gone to the Algerian. Atoui Saidi. Alexander is getting ready to continue. That spin kick was not connected. He would have had 5 more points to his name. And it's just been added. Confirmed now, the spin kick was connected. 9 against 2 for the Nigerian. Alexander against Atoui Saidi, who defeated Guje in his last fight. Very athletic, the Nigerian. You see from his moves. He's gotten into 11-6 right now. Lovely kick to the head from the Tunisian. That should give him 3 points. He does it again, but the Nigerian takes advantage of this one. Couldn't connect with that. Now 13-8 in favor of the Nigerian. 1 point added to Atoui Saidi for the offense committed by the Nigerian, Alexander.